As the fourth day of Ramadan approaches, Muslims begin to adapt to the atmosphere of the holy month, making them more capable of continuing to worship and obey Allah with a sincere heart and strong determination. In order to benefit from the blessings of this day, there are a number of good deeds that are recommended to be done to enhance closeness to Allah Almighty. Point 1. Continue to renew intention and sincerity. It is important for Muslims to review their intentions every day, as sincerity to Allah is the key to accepting deeds. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Actions are only by intentions, and each person will have what he intended, agreed upon." Therefore, Muslims should renew their intentions for fasting, standing in prayer, and worship, and feel that they are fasting for the sake of Allah and not just as a habit. Point 2. Performing Fajr prayer in congregation. Being keen to perform Fajr prayer on time, especially in congregation, is still one of the most important deeds on the fourth day of Ramadan. Fajr prayer is the key to blessing in the day, and the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Whoever prays Fajr is under the protection of Allah," narrated by Muslim. After the prayer, it is recommended to sit in the mosque or in a quiet place to read the Quran and recite the supplications. Point 3. Increase the recitation of the Holy Quran. Ramadan is the month of the Quran, and continuing to recite it daily helps in contemplating and acting upon it. It is preferable for a Muslim to set a fixed daily amount of recitation, so that he can complete it more than once during the month. Allah Almighty said, "The month of Ramadan in which was revealed the Quran, a guidance for mankind and clear proofs of guidance and criterion." Al-Baqarah, 185.4. Seeking forgiveness, glorifying Allah, and remembering Allah. Increasing the remembrance of Allah, especially during the pre-dawn hours and during fasting, doubles the reward. Among the recommended supplications are: "Glory be to Allah and His praise, glory be to Allah the Almighty, there is no God but Allah alone, with no partner, His is the kingdom and His is the praise, and He is over all things omnipotent. O Allah, you are the pardoner and you love to pardon, so pardon me." Seeking forgiveness brings forgiveness and mercy, as Allah the Almighty said, "And Allah would not punish them while they seek forgiveness." Al-Anfal, 33.5. Maintaining the duha prayer. The duha prayer is one of the sunnahs that the righteous are keen to do, as it is written for the Muslim as a charity for each of his joints, as mentioned in the noble prophetic hadith. Point 6. Providing iftar for those who are fasting and giving charity. One of the greatest deeds in Ramadan is providing iftar for those who are fasting, as the Prophet said, "Whoever provides iftar for a fasting person will have a reward like his, without that detracting from the reward of the fasting person in the slightest," narrated by Al-Tirmidhi. Iftar meals can be provided to the needy, or you can contribute to charity tables. Point 7. Striving in supplication. Supplication is one of the great acts of worship, especially before breaking the fast, as the fasting person has a supplication that is not rejected. It is recommended that a Muslim supplicate for himself, his family, and all Muslims, and ask Allah for forgiveness and mercy. Point 8. Maintaining Taraweeh prayer. Taraweeh is one of the confirmed sunnahs in Ramadan, and continuing to do so helps in obtaining forgiveness and satisfaction from Allah. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Whoever fasts during Ramadan out of faith and in the hope of reward, his previous sins will be forgiven." Bukhari and Muslim. Point 9. Maintaining kinship ties and communicating with family. One of the recommended actions in Ramadan is communicating with family, whether by visiting or calling, as the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Whoever loves for his provision to be expanded and his life to be extended, let him maintain kinship ties." Bukhari. Point 10. Itikaf in the mosque if possible, spending time after Ars or at night in the mosque to worship, meditate, and draw closer to Allah is one of the recommended actions in Ramadan, especially in the last days of the month. Conclusion. The fourth day of Ramadan is an opportunity to enhance spirituality and continue doing good deeds. By renewing one's intention, maintaining prayer and remembrance, and increasing one's recitation of the Quran, a Muslim can greatly benefit from this blessed month. Let us all make sure to seize every moment in Ramadan in a way that pleases Allah.